What's up, y'all? It's your girl Rhonda. Ain't a whole lot to cover on this one because Huntsville was truly bugging this episode. Before we get into it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and as soon as I get myself situated, we can get into it. Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 4, episode 11 was a bunch of trash. I don't know who asked for this, but okay, we gonna run it. Tiffany's on a journey to find her bio dad. I don't really particularly care. I want to see more of Tiffany and Whitlow and what they got going on over there because it seems to be quite a bit of tension. But instead, we go on a journey to find Tiffany's adoptive parents, to find her bio father. Her adoptive parents come over to the house. They have a conversation with them, about her wanting to find her biological father and how they would feel about it. But Tiffany is not a baby. I don't know why they would feel like that there will be any lack of affection or trade of affection based on her meeting up with them. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why she feels like her parents will feel away. She's an adult, and this won't do nothing to change their relationship with her. Marcel and Tisha run down to Wanda and Bessemer, wherever she's from, in that raggedy ass dump truck that she wants to turn into a food truck. It's a trash truck is what it is. Marcel and Tisha debate on whether they're going to give her this money. She needs $40,000 for this dump truck, and Tisha wants to just give it to her. And she's calling it an investment. That's not an investment when you hand over $40,000. I want to know why Tisha and Marcel are acting like they're so well off that they got $40,000 to throw away, because that's what it is. At this point, there's Wanda ain't even prove that she can even sell food. So I don't know why we're trying to refurbish this damn dump truck that don't drive nowhere. But okay. Marcel's not down. Tisha is pretty much, I guess she's trying to put her little foot down. I don't know what that's all about, but at the end of the day, it's a dump truck that don't even run. And if you're gonna have a mobile truck, it needs to be mobile, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna entertain this foolishness. Mel and Tiffany are going to Utah, Alabama. Okay, they roll into Utah, Alabama. Tiffany's telling Mel this story about how she tested this man that turned out not to be her father, and then her biological mother stopped talking to her, and Mel fell asleep because Mel is bored, just like we're bored. I'm sure this particular story is very close to Tiffany's heart, but at this point, you already have a teenage son. So for her to act like the whole reason why she wants to find her biological father is because she's concerned about health issues that could occur with the baby. Well, you did that, and you're not likely to. So stop Stop conflating the two issues. One thing is, about you having a baby, and the other thing is about you finding your bio father, and that's, do your thing. But please don't drag us through this. Is that what you're going to do for the rest of the, season? Because that's not what we want. We want to see what's going on over there with you and Whitlow, why he's not getting no, because you're too busy. They're only a year in. It seems concerning that only a year in, she seems completely bored and over her marriage and pouring her energy into finding a person that, we don't even know if this man is alive or not. So they get to town and start asking questions and go down to the, the Alabama records office where there's, newspaper articles and a bunch of boxes and stacked files, and some old man in there with a mask on who wants to talk about lynchings in 1987. I guess if that's what Alabama was doing, it can't really, we're not even gonna put it on Alabama, because based on what's going on everywhere in the country right now, it is what it is. But I didn't see no computers. I didn't see no, digital files. I saw a bunch of, boxes and paperwork, and I'm not sure what the system was. So they walk out of there and go question some random man and show him a photo of her mother. And he's like, oh yeah, I know her now. They want us to act like this was organic. Just so happened they come out of the records off some random man happens to be standing outside. I guess that's his place of business. But he's like, oh yeah, I knew your mother. I mean, I met her before. She was pregnant when I met her, and she used to come here with her friend. And so apparently her mother and some other little white girl used to come through the town of black folks trying to, get a little yang going on. And the man over at the records office said that, first of all, he said that, I don't know, the black people came in and the white folks left. So there was no black white people in the schools or anything like that. So we don't know, like her mama must have been from another town over on the other side of the dirt road, wherever they came from. So child, I guess. Anyway, let's get on to the Bessemer Hillbillies, because that's what the hell they tried to pull on us. We didn't ask for this. I don't know why this is the thing. I'm not interested in the Bessemer Hillbillies. I don't want no parts of it. And it was just a complete waste of an episode and a Saturday night, an hour in my Saturday night. And it doesn't make sense because, anyway, we'll get into it slightly because it ain't really much to get into. So we get over to wherever they at in Bessemer, with Tisha's whole family. So I guess Wanda is throwing some, potato cook-off over there for you can see what she got cooking. And we still ain't really see nothing. Like, instead of listening to Tisha's little brother T-Man over here making announcements about his pregnant girlfriend, who didn't want him to say nothing. He said they just found out. I don't know what fool goes around making an announcement that they're pregnant when they just found out that they're pregnant. Like, even if she was overjoyed about being pregnant, where she doesn't seem to be much joy, she seems a little irritated, probably embarrassed, since this dude just got out of a marriage, or barely out of a marriage, or 1 foot out of a marriage, or the ink's still wet. And is he still married? We don't know. I don't know what he think he could tell Marcel. You call yourself confronting Marcel and you got 3 kids, 2 kids and 1 on the way. And are your 2 kids the one that Wanda got custody of? She said she got 2 kids, and now, as soon as you know she was pregnant, Wanda was like, well, you ain't bringing that up, babies no more over here. So I don't know what's happening with all these kids, but that's what they're giving us this week, child. We getting to see T-Man run around telling everybody at the cookout, at the potato cookout, that he and his girlfriend are expecting, and she is mortified and doesn't want to share. He tells Tisha, and Tisha's like, what do you mean? He said he's just like, didn't give himself enough time, and he was out there in these streets, and he didn't got his girlfriend pregnant. And Tisha's like, you're not using protection? This fool said, he said, using protection, like, Tisha, that's back in the old days. That's not back in the old days. She said HIV is real. It's very real. And so is a baby that's on the way. Like, who's going to pay for that? Because she did say he complains about finances, which sounds to me like he ain't got no money. So then what is he having all these kids for? Then Tisha's cousin bust on the scene. Some old man with white hair hollering across the room, Marcel, you call me a mannequin. I'm so disappointed. I don't know what this was all about. Then another cousin comes up and she's like, it's like her whole family showed up to spill all their personal business. I don't know what that's about. Then the big girl comes up, her cousin, and says she's getting a divorce and she got 5 kids. Now she's supposed to be the cashier down to the food truck, and T-Man is supposed to be back there cooking. And I don't remember who the person is that's supposed to be expediting all of this stuff. Maybe she didn't get a chance to drop like, any of her personal business that we didn't care to hear anyway, but she going through a divorce, child. She got 5 kids, so she might gonna need that extra little food truck income. We're gonna see. I don't know if she's gonna have time to go over to the food truck. Maybe her kids can help deliver some of these potatoes with dinner thrown on top of it. I mean, Tisha invited her family over there to spread their business, and they were so happy to do it. Everybody crowding around in a circle. They, the entire family is screaming at Marcel. I don't know who sends their husband into a firing squad. I don't care what we got going on at the house, but there's not a cousin I got that I'm going to let them sit there and scream at my husband about how he cheated on me. And, sounds like my personal business, and then screaming, tell the truth, tell the truth. You call me a Dominican. Marcel is a cheater, Marcel. I don't know what this is. It was a hillbilly hot mess. Then Wanda started, I guess after she, allowed them to scream at Marcel for, 20 minutes straight, she decided to ring the cowbell and open up the potato stand. I mean, I barely saw the potatoes. I know she said she got some shrimp. So there's shrimp on the potato. So if you like shrimp, then she got some of those for you. And I don't know, last potato I seen, it was a potato with sweet potatoes, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, cornbread. T-Man still running around telling everybody, the girl just said she didn't want nobody to know. He's still walking around making an announcement about the new baby on the way, like he did such a great thing. And, Wanda says she's taking care of some children already, so she don't want no more new children, so don't bring them over there. They're sitting around having their potato dinner. Bernard, not Bernard, Marcel and T-Man. T-Man's like, yeah, I really can't wait to get this food truck up and running. It's like they are all these grown adults sitting around waiting on Marcel to throw money at them to have a food truck. They should focus on selling food. Wanda, who does lives every day, just about. And as much as you try to avoid them, somehow or another, they pop up on your timeline. So Wanda was down to Huntsville this weekend at some event, serving her barbecue. She got barbecue, my barbecue gone. Chicken almost gone. My pasta salad almost gone. Potato salad almost gone. Now potato salad was not almost gone. That thing was almost full. And I still saw quite a bit of chicken. So you was opening stuff talking about it's almost gone. This is all the products I got left, y'all. So she has some seasonings that she's trying to sell. She said that's all she's got left, but it looked like a whole bunch to be having on the shelf still, considering, I don't know what kind of inventory she carrying, but I doubt that she brought much more than them 12 little cans of whatever that stuff is that she has sitting on the counter. And who has a display of food seasoning on top of little fur rug? This is how her setup was. But, whatever she got to do, if these people are loving these potatoes with dinner throat on top of it, or shrimp, if that's what you like, then that's all fine and good. But let's see if Wanda can sell some potatoes first before we throw $40,000 at her for a dump truck that needs to be converted into a food truck. So like I said, T-Man and Marcel are talking about the food truck. T-Man is just, depending on this food truck to save his life and take care of his family with. And then Marcel was like, I don't know about investing in a truck that doesn't run, that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then Bernard chimes in, you're just cheap. You're just cheap. You just don't want to support. If you don't want to do it, say no. No means no, and yes means yes. I feel like this was the Cousin Bernard show, because I saw him repeatedly. It was like Bernard and T-Man, and T-Man walked around telling everybody he's got a pregnant girlfriend and an undoing of a wife. And Bernard wants, he hates Marcel. He wants Marcel to admit to cheating. He doesn't want to see his back because he looks like a penguin. Don't do this again. Nobody wants this. Nobody asked for this. I don't know why we thought that it would be a fun idea to take a ride down to Bessemer with Wanda and the rest of the Bessemer hillbillies. This just wasn't a good look. It was annoying as fuck. Kiki finally comes to the party. That's what we wanted to see. Kiki changes the energy. Now we see why Kiki's daddy didn't want her running around with them folks, because they ain't got no good sense. So, shout out to Kiki's daddy for taking her the hell out of there. Hopefully, put her in a better place than what, and they worship Tisha and Marcel. Like, I don't know what Marceau, when he said, oh, by the way, cousin Bernard is still mad about that comment about them being from the other side of the tracks. But so anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got for Love in Huntsville this week. And we'll see you on the next one, I guess. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and that's it. That's all, folks.